Hello, this is Pragya Shaha. In this video, we are going to talk about science, neuroplasticity, ADHD, patience, consistency, and discipline. So, when we choose the subject of science in the 11th standard, plus 2 level of our school, the higher secondary level, things get quite serious. As an Indian, parents will tell you either to choose engineering field, so appear for JEE mains and advanced, or go for NEET medical field. If you are not choosing either of them, then you have to go through the basic general sciences field like physics, chemistry, mathematics, life sciences, which entails a variety of biological sciences. There is geology, then there is also economics, there is kind of psychology as well. Yeah, pretty much it. That's science, that's the STEM background. So now the thing is, whatever you do in science needs a lot of patience. We cannot be desire driven when we are doing science. We have to have the patience to understand the concepts. Now, it doesn't matter if you are a 6th standard student or a BSc student or an MSc student, MTech student, PhD student. You have to sit down, think, understand, question every point, question, have doubts, a lot of doubts, ask the doubts, answer the doubts, and then see through the text, read in between the lines. That is what is active reading. Science needs active reading. So when you solve the MCQ questions, because you will be given MCQ questions in most of the entrance examinations, you will have to have the analogy, you have analytical mindset. You will have to have that analytical mindset. And to have that analytical mindset, you need to have a lot of patience and a lot of curiosity. So it doesn't really matter when you are doing science that you are scoring 100 out of 100 or not. You are coming standing first, it doesn't really matter. But what really matters is whether you are curious, whether you are hardworking enough, and you have a methodology of working. Right? Science has a methodology of working. What is the methodology? That is up to you. You have to find out. Every field of science has a different methodology. Read about it, understand about it, ask about it. That is how you know. That is, Google about it, chat GPT about it, cold mail the professors, the researchers, students, whomever you want. Have a lot of network like hell, ask questions, and that's how you get deeper in the subject, in the understanding. And it is a process, it is a discipline. When we choose the stream, we say it, we are choosing a discipline. That means that discipline is extremely important in any field to succeed in any field, be it football, be it cricket, be it singing, be it dancing, be it science. You have to have discipline, consistency, and patience. With patience, consistency, and discipline, you will have a very intricate system of nerves in your brain. That is known as neuroplasticity. Your nerves are now arranged in a way which is making the new, that's no that is that this thing is called neuroplasticity. That phenomenon, whatever the situation happens, that's the neuroplasticity. And a lot of I said about ADHD. Now a lot of students, doesn't matter whichever age, suffer through the problem from the problem of ADHD, that is attention deficient hyper disorder. So what happens is, when you have ADHD, you don't have patience. You don't have the, maybe you're curious, but you're not patient. Maybe you are hardworking, but then because you are not patient, you leave the question. You need to have the stamina to hold on to the thought. Holding on to the thought is very important when you are doing science. So, more the amount of time you can hold on to the thought and understand the concept, the better you are at science. And it really doesn't matter whether you choose to do industry job or you choose to go for research, become a scientist, become a professor. You have to have the patience in any of the fields. It's fine that you make mistakes in the journey. Everyone makes mistakes. To err is to human. But learn from the mistakes. Understand what went wrong, where you went wrong. Go deeper into your mistakes, in your mistakes. Find out whether that was a silly mistake. Find out whether you have the wrong concept. Find out whether you have forgotten about the concept you once knew, but now you have forgotten. Everything needs to be answered. So the question and answer, that's the format of doing science, learning science, enjoying science. Yes, you have to practice a lot. You can practice by reading, you can practice by writing questions, questioning and answering, you can practice by writing, you can practice by making yourself recall, teaching the concept. You can do the Feynman technique. You teach the concept and then find out more doubts from the concepts and then answer the doubts yourself. Find the answers of the doubts, ask more doubts, find their answers, and then it goes on. That's it. That is the way of doing science. Hope you enjoy the video. See you in the next one. Ta-ta.